enjoyed it. Anyway, so
It's
question relativity number 1 on the podcast is, why not, John, in the attempt to travel through space, why not use asteroids to hitch a ride rather than engines?
It's not impossible. It's just you're kind of set on where you're going. Like, yeah, we could put something on an asteroid, and like, let's take for instance the asteroid that is potentially coming from outside the solar system. That would potentially be a good asteroid to throw, some scientific equipment on, and just let the asteroid do all the hard work of taking it out of the solar system. Would we ever get any valuable information in our lifetimes? Probably not, because it's still set at a set speed. But we would still get scientific information back from it.
That's an interesting point. I think also all asteroids have a bumper sticker that says gas, grass, or asteroid. Nobody rides for free. So I think that's your number one problem you're going to have to deal with.
So in my head, John, here's the difference. You're flying in a starship, right? And you're headed towards Mars. Why not just shoot like a anchor into the asteroid and let the asteroid tow you to Mars?
Because it would take a lot more fuel than just flying to Mars. Would be my guess.
Wouldn't your ship still have to push a little fuel? It can't just be dragged like dead weight. It would still be some, right?
No, it could probably just be dragged like dead weight. The
Really?
problem is you have to, A, there has to be an asteroid that's going from Earth to Mars. B, you have to intercept with the asteroid, which means using a lot of fuel, which means in terms of rendezvousing with orbital objects or objects in space, you're going about as fast as it is. So you can't... I'm assuming you're taking this from a perspective of, there's a plane flying overhead, and if you jumped in a helicopter or, jumped in a plane and you took off in your plane, you'd be able to catch up with the other plane, right? That's kind of how you're seeing it?
Yeah.
That's not exactly how it works. Because if you have an asteroid that's going 10,000 miles per second towards Mars, and you have your spaceship, and you're going, 1,000 miles per, well, that's hour, would have been slow, like 10,000 miles per hour towards the asteroid, and you have a point where you two are going to meet. That asteroid is still going ridiculously fast in one direction, and you're still going ridiculously fast in another. You're only going to be within sight of that asteroid for like 10 seconds, if that.
So trying to land on it is out of the question.
Yeah, it's like the amount of fuel you have to use to get into an orbit or get into a position where you can rendezvous with it to catch it. You're practically 99% of the way there to getting to Mars.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah,
if you can go that fast to catch an asteroid, you might as well just keep going yourself. Kind of. I mean,
you would have saved a lot more fuel instead of trying to catch up with the asteroid and get in the same path, just flying to Mars. Because even if everything lined up and the asteroid was passing by Earth in the optimal window where Earth and Mars are the closest, I mean, the chances of that would be minuscule.
But if you could land on it, you could potentially mine for resources while you were riding it. So that would be the only benefit.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong there.
You're citing Armageddon once again. You're citing your scientific proof.
Okay, that brings up I'll jump in and do a question relativity myself.